Welcome y'all to the 30-day glute challenge with T Black Fitness and glutes and guns training. I am going to be so excited to work with you guys for the next 30 days and really help you fall in love with this process of fitness, okay? This 30-day glute challenge is not a 30-day process. This is the igniting of your love affair with fitness and wellness for yourself, okay? Yes, we will be focusing on growing these glutes, but in the process, you will be focusing on your fitness, your mental wellness, and really your dedication and recommitment to being fit in the process of your life. This is not a 30-day thing. This is a lifestyle. This is how you are going to make your life better for your days being happier, your loved ones being prouder, your days being longer, okay? That's the goal, period. So welcome and thank you for being here. This is you saying that you are truly committed to doing something different and being better in 2026 and beyond, and I'm here to help you guys do that. So what we're gonna focus on today is really just the basic movements that are incorporated with growing your glutes. There are basic movements and forms that you have to have down packed in order to truly ignite and engage that muscle. If you don't know, your glutes are the biggest muscle in your body, okay? And they're connected to your legs, which is the foundation of your life longevity, trust me. So we are going to ignite that muscle. We're gonna get that muscle working, activated, and moving. And today we're just gonna go over the 3 basic movements that are really going to ignite that activation process. We're going to talk about form, we're going to talk about how we engage, and we're going to warm up with some foundational stretching that is going to help you get into the deeper movements that I know we all want. So if you see me moving deep throughout these videos, don't worry. As we progress, you will progress as well, but just get down the foundation of the movement. Don't worry about getting deep in your movements. Go what's comfortable with you and trust the process. Okay? All right. Well, thank you for being here. For the next 30 days, we are going to grow these booties together. We are going to ignite our fitness, and I am here to be your concierge through the process. So thank you for trusting me in this process, and let's go. All right, so now let's get into our hip hinge, one of the most important movement patterns for your strength, safety, and glute development. This is going to be key in all of our glute development as we move forward and progress. So I want you to start by standing with your feet hip width apart, keeping a soft bend in your knees. Keeping in mind that this is not a squat. I want you to breathe lightly in, brace your core, and keep your chest tall. Imagine your spine staying long from your head all the way down to your tailbone. Now push your hips straight back, not down. I want you to think about pushing a door closed with your booty. Push that booty into that door. Keep your back at a straight alignment with your core. You should feel tension building in your hamstring and glutes. And I want you to stop before your lower back starts to round, because that's where you stop forming the glutes and start to hurt yourself. From here, I want you to just drive through your heels and squeeze your glutes to back up and push your hips forward and finish tall with your ribs stacked over your hips. Now let's start with our squats. We want to make sure that we are standing with our feet just outside our hip width, toes slightly turned out, and your weight is distributed evenly through your heels and your midfoot. Now what you're going to see here is my legs are a little bit wider stance because my legs are much longer than my torso. In order for me to get the depth, I need to turn my legs out wider and turn my feet slightly out more. The key here is to begin your squat by sending your hips back and down at the same time, bending your knees and allowing them to track over your toes, not inward. Take your time. And here we're on to our hip thrust, where I want you lying flat on your back on the floor, knees bent, feet flat and hip width apart. I want you to try to make sure your heels are about 6 to 12 inches from your glutes and your arms flat by your sides. If it helps, you can grab the mat underneath of you. Make sure your spine is neutral and your eyes is facing the ceiling. I I want you to inhale through your nose, lightly brace your core, and press through your heels. Squeeze your glutes. Lift hips straight up into the air. Chin tucked slightly, gaze forwarding up, and avoid arching your back at all costs. As you get to the top, I want you to do a 1 to 2 second pause, glutes fully squeezed, and make sure that your core is tight and at hips level. This is slow motion, so take your time. Time under tension is the key to good glute growth or muscle growth in general. Once we have these forms down packed, we can move on to our resistance training with weights and resistance bands. As always, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative content on glute growth, strength training, and body overall performance. Thanks for joining me.